What's up, yo? Flash Speed's back, man. Listen, man, happy Thanksgiving Day, man. But listen here. I'm sitting there watching this Cowboys versus Chiefs game. Y'all see this right here, man? This is one of the most egregious games I've ever seen. Travis Kelsey is on the sideline against a linebacker. The linebacker not even looking for the ball. He touching Kelsey's face, his shoulders, everything. He, they don't call it. Don't call a PI. So I'm figuring, all right, they're not calling PIs. Then punk ass CD Lamb out there against McDuffie. McDuffie uses his body to shield the cornerback from getting to the ball, which is something you can do. You mean to tell me I can't get in your way? As long as I'm not grabbing you and impeding you. And they call that. They made sure they got Dallas all the way down into the red zone. From back, pinned up back in their own territory with penalties, bruh. Right now, the Chiefs got 5 penalties, 67 yards. The Cowboys actually have 4 penalties, but for 25 yards. Like, you see the difference in the type of penalties they're using? Yo, this is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. I don't know if Dallas is going to win this game. I know the officials, though, if Dallas do just enough, the officials they're going to see it through, that they can. This is sad. This is a sad, egregious game. This ain't even on the hate of the Dickens Cowboys. I give the Cowboys credit for last week, even though I thought last week was ridiculous as far as the 14 penalties, but I kept it to myself. I ain't do all that because we 8-3. I really ain't worried about it. But what I can see right now in the NFL, they trying to get they trying to get the Cowboys in the playoffs, right? So what I'm predicting right now is they're going to see or do all they can to make sure they win this. They're going to help them against Detroit, and as much as they can to help them get into the playoffs, even though they need a lot of help, to help them get into the playoffs. And then as soon as they get to the playoffs, they're going to stop helping them. And that's when you're going to see Dak crying to the officials like, what's going on? You used to call us before. No, you ain't got no friends now. Because that's the way that works. So right now it's 2014. Dallas got the lead. But, man, officials are cheating. Officials are cheating. They behind off right now, man. You know how many drives the Chiefs have had so far? And it's the same playbook from last week where you behind the sticks constantly. Now you at 2nd and 20. Keep having holding calls all of a sudden. But Dallas, they not holding or nothing. Chris Jones doing all types of stuff, right? They ain't holding none of that. Come on, man. These guys is tripping. They tripping, man. But it's cool. It's cool. Cheat mind officials. And this brings us to the greater argument, man. It's a shame what Andy Reid is doing to Patrick Mahomes' career right now. It's a shame. Sure, he helps him out, man. Sure, he calls good plays. Sure, he puts a good defense around him. But Patrick Mahomes has not had a real wide receiver since Tyreek Hill. You know what I mean? Tariq Wright, Rasheed Rice, okay, cool. All right, Kelsey, great tight end. Getting old now. You know, he's still out there with his Xavier Worthies and all these guys. Man, if Andy Reid don't fuck around and just spend some real capital and get a real fucking wide receiver. Like, Mahomes ain't the type where he needs 2 or 3 number one guys. He's not Dak Prescott, right? If you just get him one receiver at the level of a damn CD Lamb, he probably never loses. You know, he probably never loses, man. It's crazy. It's crazy the way Andy Reid is doing it, man. It's the same thing I saw him do to Donovan McNabb. All those years with James Thrash and Todd Pinkston and Freddie Mitchell and, all these subpar wide receivers that Andy Reid has a fetish for. He has a fetish for, like, I don't know, mediocre receivers, a quarterback just spreading the ball around so that he looks like the genius because he's the offensive play caller, or the offensive designer or whatever. He just loves that, you know. And he's seeing right here. Chiefs, you're the better organization than the Cowboys. We know that. But Dallas, they done got Dak Prescott, CD, they done got him, Pickens, and all that kind of stuff. You still up here with these Worthies and all these type of dudes, the Pacheco's and like, who are these guys, man? Who are these guys? It's very simple. Holmes ain't got enough help, bruh. I felt that way even when we beat them, the Eagles. But hey, it is what it is. You want to sit there and you want to do that dumb stuff, that's on him. You want to make your quarterback struggle unnecessarily, that's on him. You know. So anyway, man, I get with y'all later. I'm seeing right now Patrick Mahomes struggle. We on 2nd and 9, can't get nothing in the run game right now. It's a shame, man. And the officials is on some other stuff when it comes to the Cowboys this year. Just look out for it. And Mahomes gotta be Superman just to move the ball. It's crazy, man. He had one dude on his arm. He passed it to Rice. It's crazy what he got to do just to get anything done. Oh man. One thing I am kind of envious of is I'm envious of both of these play callers. Right now, the Philadelphia Eagles, we ain't got a guy that's nowhere near Andy Reid or whoever's calling the plays for him, and nowhere near Brian Schottenheimer. We ain't got nobody nowhere near them guys, man. We got Nick Sirianni, who just I guess he's a motivator and a personal trainer, but he is not a play caller, man, or a play designer. And then we got Kevin Patullo, who is just horrible, man. So it is what it is. But we got the Bears tomorrow. We need to take care of that, man. I get with y'all. Peace.